Okay. As I mentioned before, consistency plays a very important role in attaining what you want. More specifically, consistency in the terms of the motivation and drive to complete a certain goal. I believe one is bound to win if they want to win. So if you always want to win, not just one thing, but everything you do, then you get greater results. Eric mentioned body. Let me add to that. Spirit, mind. Being well bred in all of these arts and skills, or even just having the interest, the want to master all of these things. It's a more likely pathway to getting what you want out of life, even if it doesn't relate, even if those things don't relate, because they do. Money is just a side effect. Now, depending on what your desires are, it can be a very extremely important side effect. But I would say don't let money be the driving force alone in your goals and motivations, because the truth is money is just a tool of trade. It's just a representation of trade power. And clearly that's nothing tangible, right? But the misconception is that it fulfills. It does not. The concept fulfills. What it can do for you can fulfill, but not money itself. So don't be sold on that falsehood. That's what's always implied in the society, right? Okay, so here's the deal. Let's say you expect certain great things to happen for yourself, such as success, wealth, money, power, respect, love, sex. You want it all. But you know what? A lot of people do. They dream, they give up, they give in, they fade away. You know, a lot of people say a lot of things, okay? But there's others out there, all right, who take it. They don't ask for it, they take it. Grabbing life by their very own hands and getting what they want. So here's the first step. If you don't have it already, you're going to have to be willing to develop a totally different kind of mindset. Adopt a different way of thinking than you're used to. It's kind of like seeing the world with blue glasses. Essentially, it all starts with your approach to life. You got to fall into it. Fall into the mentality of an A personality, a critical thinker, someone who tries to find a solution in anything and everything. Try to produce, create, analyze everything you can. Benefit yourself, your friends, your family, your potential supporters, because that's what they are. You have to invest in them if you expect them to invest in you. It's a trade. You got my back, so I got yours, right? Don't leave them behind. I'm telling you, don't be a flake. Loyalty and honor, morals, these are things that'll set you apart from the rest. That's your edge right there. So keep learning. What does it take to be better? Seek knowledge. Open your mind. Don't close it on one idea. Have a plan. Then have a backup plan. So when you make a plan, it shouldn't come without a backup plan. These two things always go in hand. And that brings me to exit strategies. I even spoke to Eric on the phone the other day, and we were discussing business, and we got into a few things. He mentioned exit strategy. Yeah, I had a backup plan, but I was lacking an exit strategy. So if you want to build a business or you want to continue to grow and expand, then it's completely essential to have this, an exit strategy. I can't stress it enough. Another thing, write everything down. Projects, plans, ideas, whatever you're inspired by, whatever you want to do in the future, write it down. Create goals, build on them, try to combine them together into larger goals. So all of these things that I'm telling you should be done wherever and whenever you are at like all times. Keep your mind in motion, keep it hungry.
Yeah, baby, keep it hungry. I'm telling you. When you begin this process, you'll slowly start to see that all of a sudden your brain and your body has atomically and physiologically adapted to your new lifestyle and frame of mind. So now you got the ball rolling. Now the rewards might not be there yet. All right, it's true. But at least you can be sure that if you're consistent in practicing this lifestyle, your chances of getting what you want have grew exponentially. Okay, like I said, you got the ball rolling. So what's the next step? Next step is you gotta find yourself. And when I say that, it's kind of hard to describe. It's kind of like you gotta know your own self to the core. There can't be any fakeness. You gotta be completely real. Know what you want. Have realistic expectations, but never limit yourself. So find out what you want, make a plan, and then a backup plan, and how you're gonna achieve it, how you're gonna attack it, what it takes to get it, and when you expect to get there. Then execute it. You don't just have to feel this, okay? You gotta imagine it. Basically, it's gotta be like your fucking destiny. Okay, excuse my language, I'm sorry. You see no, I'm not sorry. You see the difference now? It's a mental picture of yourself.